Back up on the overlooking place, Bryony and Anthony are leaving the overlook viewpoint and they're driving back down through the country lanes. Inside the van, Anthony's face is lit up by the glow of the dashboard. Bryony is in the passenger seat. She has a broad smile on her face. She watches Anthony as he drives.
Best view in Armagh, what did I tell you?
I like this view better.
Bryony is looking over at Anthony's face. He looks round and they both exchange glances. Suddenly, Anthony's face shifts from being carefree to tense as the van's headlights illuminate a military vehicle blocking the road ahead. We cut back to Bryony's father's house, and Bryony's mother enters from the back room. Bryony's father senses her, looks up, and he shakes his head. Bryony hasn't returned. Her mother looks worried and walks off. Back down on the laneway, inside Anthony's van, we see this Land Rover that we saw earlier. It's blocking the middle of the road. Thompson and McConnell stand beside it, with their weapons raised. Anthony sees this in his headlights, and he slams on the brakes. The van stops meters away from the Land Rover. Thompson and McConnell immediately crouch down, pointing their rifles directly at the van's windscreen.
Shit! What do we do?
The back door of the Land Rover swings open. Two more men sit inside. One of them, Stuart, raises his rifle. Behind him is Jim Calvert. He leans out, trying to scrutinise the van, narrowing his eyes. From inside the van, Anthony scans the scene. His expression tightens as he notes their mismatched attire. They're only half dressed in camouflage gear.
No, this isn't right.
It's the army. We should get out.
No, they look more like poachers than soldiers. Just stay calm.
Over by the army Land Rover, Calvert stands looking out at the Land Rover's observation port. He looks over and he locks eyes on Anthony, who's driving.
Hands on the way, don't move!
Thompson and McConnell begin advancing slowly towards Anthony's van, their weapons trained on it. They exchange a glance as they move.
It's the van, just as the intel said.
Back inside the van, Anthony grips the steering wheel tightly, his knuckles clenching tight. Bryony stares ahead of her. Anthony glances in the rearview mirror. His mind is racing.
Sit tight.
Back at the checkpoint, the soldiers close in with their formation, moving forward, fingers on the triggers of their rifles. Tension is mounting.
Driver! Out of the vehicle! Slowly! Hands where we can see them!
Ah, fuck procedure, man. We're off grid.
The paramilitaries move closer to the van. They remain poised, their rifles lifted. Anthony suddenly slams the van into reverse. The tires of the van squeal as the vehicle hurtles backwards. Over by the Land Rover, Calvert gets all the men back into the van. The Land Rover. They throw the Land Rover into reverse. At this stage, the Land Rover is reversing at high speed after the van. The back doors of the Land Rover are open wide. Thompson and McConnell grip their rifles tightly. Their muzzles are aimed at the reversing van. Fingers hover over the trigger, itching for the command to fire. Calvert is given a countdown. 1, 2, 3. The Land Rover careers backwards. Back over inside the van, Anthony is steering the van as it reverses. The wing mirrors clipping the hedgerows as he reverses at high speed.
Anthony, we haven't done anything wrong.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
He grits his teeth as the tires steer.
Stop the van, Anthony. We need to do as they say.
We're too close to the Donaldson farm.
What?
The van bounces and swerves as it backens. Calvert is now standing up in through the observation port. Back inside the van, Bryony sees McConnell's rifle is pointed straight at them. She grabs Anthony's arm.
We're going to shoot.
Just a bit further until I get round the corner here.
Stop! We haven't done anything!
Outside on the road, the Land Rover reverses at high speed. Thompson and McConnell are poised, ready to shoot. Now Bryony's panic just boils over.
For God's sake, stop! Stop!
Anthony sees the weapons are trained at the van, and he sees that the countdown has happened from Calvert. He can't go back any further. He brakes. The van skids to a halt. They cannot outrun this Land Rover. Its tires screeching against the road, kicking up dust. The Land Rover also stops within meters away. Calvert clambers out of the vehicle.
Hold your fire!
McConnell and Thompson step back a bit and then advance on the Land Rover. Thompson and Stuart and Calvert move quickly over to the stalled van. McConnell is already at the passenger door. He opens the passenger door and he yanks it open. He grabs Bryony by the hair and he pulls her out and he drags her onto the road.
No! Wait!
She's pulled out and shoved down onto the ground at one side of the van. Stuart and Anthony from the driver's seat are forced to and is basically pulled out of the other side of the van and held face first into the dust. Thompson peers over. He was holding back a little bit to find out who was in the van, but now that he sees the age of the occupants, he bravely runs forward and boots Anthony straight in the stomach.
Don't move.
You're such a fucking hero, Thompson.
Thompson scowls at Stuart. McConnell holds Bryony down at one end of the van.
Right, who are you? Names now.
Anthony McCartan.
Frankin bastard. Are you planning more murders, eh?
No, it's just me and my girlfriend. We're not.
Anthony slams the butt of his rifle into the back of Anthony's head. Anthony doubles over and falls to the ground.
Oh, no, hold back on that.
Look, is he for us or them?
Please, we haven't done anything wrong.
We'll decide that.
Find out if he's a pig or a liar.
You Protestant or Catholic?
Buddhist.
Protestant or Catholic Buddhist.
Listen, I can get on the phone to my father. He'll clear this whole thing up.
Who's that? Jerry Adams?
Thompson slaps Bryony hard across the face. Anthony sees this and makes an attempt to get up, but is restrained by Stuart. McConnell grabs Bryony's face and puckers it, and leans into her as though he's about to kiss her.
What do we have here? A little Tig whore?
She's a prod and I'm a Buddhist, so zero Catholics, which means we're all good lads, yeah?
Thompson does not like Anthony's familiarity. He presses the muzzle of his rifle into the back of Anthony's head, forcing him back down.
You think you're our fucking mate?
Anthony's desperation rises as McConnell steps closer to Bryony, menacingly pressing himself against her. McConnell's face leers close to Bryony's. He then points at Anthony.
What are you doing fucking him? I could give you a better time.
Lads, hey, whoa, focus. Discipline.
Fucking hell, man.
Christ.
It's only a bit of fun.
McConnell simulates having sex with Bryony, thrusting his groin against her. Anthony looks enraged by the abuse. Calvert looks appalled at McConnell.
You're on duty. We'll have a mission.
No, maybe tonight's your night, my man. Just to get your end away.
When the gang are distracted by this, making fun, Anthony gets to his feet, lunges towards McConnell, and unleashes several haymakers that rattle McConnell's head. McConnell steps back a bit. Thompson then steps in, slams the butt of his rifle into the back of Anthony's head. Anthony collapses again to the ground. Bryony is watching on. She's now in survival mode as the soldiers close in on Anthony and start kicking him when he's on the ground. Calvert lifts Anthony's head by his hair.
Look, hey, listen to me. Where were you taking the van? What's your target?
Target? To drive my beautiful girlfriend home.
Cheeky fuck.
Anthony winces as more rifle butts strike the back of his head. Anthony struggles to speak. Blood is pouring from his mouth. Calvert turns to the gang.
Right, stop. Search the van.
The men immediately move to the back of the van, their rifles ready. Anthony lies on the ground. Anthony is pulled up. Thompson says to him. He points to the back of the van.
Open it. Now.
Anthony's hands are trembling with fear. He's trying his best. Stuart just grabs the keys from Anthony's hand and fumbles and opens the back of the van himself.
Move.
Stuart unlocks the back of the doors of Anthony's van and pulls them open, revealing loads of bags of fertilizer stacked in the back. The paramilitaries freeze. A wave of unease ripples through them.
Fertilizer.
Anthony is slammed again back down onto the ground. His face scrapes against the dirt. Calvert strides over towards the van.
Bomb material?
Stuart looks at the surrounding hills.
Think there's more of them out there?
Calvert ignores him. Thompson kicks Anthony at the back. Anthony swallows in pain again. Calvert then looks at the van. The side of the van says Martin Agricultural Supplies.
Oh, hang on, wait. False alarm. False alarm, I think.
They then turn Anthony on his back. He coughs up dirt and blood. His face is smeared. Calvert says,
Why bags of fertilizer?
Anthony shakes his head desperately. He's trying to speak. But at this stage, Thompson nudges his way in and then presses his boot down on Anthony's neck, pinning him to the ground. Anthony gasps. He's trying to claw the boot off him.
Fenian scum.
What if there's more of them? Like an observer unit nearby?
Calvert dismisses Stuart's anxiety and then turns to see Anthony struggling. And he moves towards Thompson to try and get Thompson to back off.
No. Thompson, we need to question him, not kill him.
Thompson glares back at Calvert. He then looks down at Anthony, his hatred palpable.
Did you shoot up Ballygolly?
Get off him! He's not IRA! Please!
Where's the rest of your unit? East Tyrone Brigade? You plan on hitting Gough?
Anthony is struggling to breathe. His chest is heaving because Thompson's boot is on his neck. Thompson presses his boot more and more and more onto Anthony's neck. Anthony is losing strength. His body is progressively becoming limp. Then Thompson finally steps back and looks down at the scene. Anthony's body is lifeless. He looks pale, with a slight blue tinge. The soldiers gather on the far side of the van, looking down. Calvert pushes his way in and then checks Anthony's pulse.
I told you we need to question him. Shit, I think he's dead. Look, we need to do resuscitation.
Thompson nods, butts Calvert out of the way, lifts his rifle, fires a round, bang! It hits Anthony straight in the forehead. The ring of the gunshot rings tinnitus into everyone's ears.
Done. He's dead now.
Calvert shakes his head and then immediately jumps up and grabs Thompson by
You're
the
a
collar.
fucking liability.
Alright, so you're on his side then.
Bryony looks stunned from the other side of the road. She makes no sound. She's transfixed. Calvert looks down at Anthony's lifeless body.
Fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. Here, Thompson, you can clean this up yourself.
I can't work out whether you've grown fond of pigs or you're chicken.
Says the man who just killed a wee boy for running errands.
His van almost smacked into us. It's loaded with bomb-making material. What more do you want?
Fertilizer. Hardly incriminating evidence. He was probably taking it to a farm. What you think, man? Would you just fucking think? This horde man would rather go after kids than face an actual IRA unit. One that's still out there, by the way.
Aye, the same one you let into the Ballygolly base.
Fuck
This is
you.
enough for Calvert. He turns around and grabs Thompson. They both swing at each other. But on the far side of the road, Bryony is watching Anthony's lifeless body. The men are... Stewart grabs Calvert and pulls him back. McConnell holds back Thompson.
Calm the fuck down, lads. We need to deal with this.
Plant some bomb gear in the van. Fertilizer's already there. Girls at this end. We take her out.
No, leave the guard.
She fucking saw everything.
So what? You want to shoot her as well?
Oh, what do you want to do with her?
You're losing your nerve.
Good point, man. Good point. So we fucking whack her then.
This is all enough for Bryony. She seizes her chance. Unnoticed while the men argue, she rolls into the ditch at the side of the road, crawling rapidly through the mud. Calvert and McConnell's eyes are both locked on each other. The whole group is teetering on the edge of mutiny.
I did. Fuck it.
Bryony crawls over through the hedge and is now on the other side of the hedge in a dark field. Thompson walks over to where Bryony was. He cocks his pistol.
The bitch is gone. Spread out. Come on. Find her!
On the other side of the hedge, Bryony runs for her life as fast as she can across the open field in the darkness.